Good morning, everybody. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here. Sun hadn't quite went over top of the trees yet. It's getting there. Everyone's tired. Everyone worked until almost 7 o'clock last night. It's a long, hot day. Part of the crew's here, and they are peeling open another wall. So I'm here in the airport right now. Everybody's in a panic with the flights being canceled, delayed. They're doing a push through for us right now, for us to fly out tonight. So this is another 2-day advancement of what we first thought. It's a little bit chaotic, but the staff's doing a great job. They're being very calm, and I think that we may make it to Cebu tonight before the lockdown. Part of the crew's here, and they are peeling open another wall. That's just the way that wall looks really great though, doesn't it? Yeah, it came out really nice. Boy, it looks good. Man, they did a great job. They did this on their own. Proud for them. Let me tell you, it makes it sad that we're about to leave, because I see they really got a lot of this forming down now. Like that. They did it 100%. Column, all that on their own 100%. I never touched it. And they've done some other now already too, across the front of the house, and that was all on their own too. And they're doing a great job. Great job. What will the result be? Oh man, look at that. Another good looking wall right there. Looks good. It looks good. Man, I like it. There you go.
So beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Only scratches from a broke screw.
Yes.
Yeah. I had to scratch it a little bit down there with a broke screw, but that ain't no big deal at all. And look at that. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Y'all did great. Once again, man, look at the nice corner down there. Boy, just super good. Boy, you can feel the heat inside that cement. Hot. It's hot, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is hot. All right. That cement's still forming. Yeah, man, what a great job. I am happy. I really am. I'm happy. Man, if I can take anything home with me right now, I can take home pride. Yeah, I can take home pride that I successfully taught these guys a new method, a new skill. They've took right to it. They're forming everything nice and clean and perfect. Just nice square lines on stuff. No crazy angles. Taking their time to do it right.
Bro na. Sige, ayos.
It's been just minutes since they peeled this apart. They scrubbed down the forms really quick. They are already rehanging the form right back up. Man, I'd say within the next hour, by the time they get it all locked down, they're gonna be ready to start mixing concrete and pour this next section up. It's 8:30 in the morning. We got cement. They've unmixed, and they are pouring the steps on in. Hey, why are you stepping on my steps? Why are you stepping on my steps? Huh? What the heck?
Ready to try now, bro. English ang crack out. Ha? Ano sa English ang detect crack man eh?
I'm blessed, man, with all these wonderful people around me. These beautiful ladies are all working this morning, cooking food. Melinda's been cooking. I told her just cook whatever you can, and we're gonna share it to everybody, and let's have a good time. Yeah. These beautiful ladies, boy. This is the twins' mom right here. If y'all don't know, I know y'all see these beautiful girls with us so much, but this is their mom, so y'all see where they get that pretty face from right there. Man, just look at this. Look at what I'm gonna have to leave. This is sad to leave. All these beautiful people. Man. Just look at this. I'm a blessed man to be around all these great people. Well, it's 10 a.m. and they're pouring their second concrete pour for the day already. They finished all the front steps, and now they're already reformed up. Did this little ad hoc, little semi-slip form, and done jumped it up and pouring the next level. Well, these bottom steps have already firmed up overnight, and those are drying pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling off the forms in front of it, because that way, before it gets too hard, and if they need to dress up and shape and do all that, that wood's not there in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get busy and pull that loose and see how these steps look, see how nice they turned out. So here I am at the Iloilo Airport. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. This is my last ditch effort. And then after that, I'm just gonna have to accept the cards that's been dealt to me. So let me get in here, get parked, and get up here and talk to them at these ticket windows and see what I can do. So I'm here in the airport right now. Everybody's in a panic with the flights being canceled, delayed. They're doing a push through for us right now for us to fly out tonight. So this is another 2-day advancement of what we first thought. It's a little bit chaotic, but the staff's doing a great job. They're being very calm, and I think that we may make it to Cebu tonight before the lockdown. Okay, folks, it's been just a short period of time, maybe an hour and a half since I was at the airport, and got our push-through tickets that they did for us to get us out of here because of the lockdown. And this is our last ditch effort. This is our last hope. I told you I had this wall made where I could take it right out. There it is. Typhoon season's coming. My solar panels weren't safe as they were. All my panels are in. My system's down. Everything's packed up. Bed, kitchen, tarpaulins. I mean, we did this all in just minutes. And outside is the same story. About to move my white truck in off the street. It's got a low tire. I'm having to air up. And our neighbors are going to head us to the airport in about 30 minutes. And there's a possibility we could get this afternoon on a plane, but they said for us to be there. Worst case, it's 9 o'clock tonight. But they said we needed to get there the sooner, the better. And they'll try to squeeze us on a plane if something happens in between there. So it's a real deal. We've already cleared off the roof, cleared everything out here. Empty. Everything's put away. Empty. Plumbing disconnected here. Ready to pull down the doors and lock it up. Yeah. Hey, bro, be sure and wrap a tarpaulin on my boat motors, on both of them, okay? I'm leave you responsible for that. Please do that. And my truck tires, just bring and stack over here, okay? All my extras. So get the banana peel out of there. So yeah, this is real deal. We done gave groceries away. Refrigerator's empty. I got a pillow so the door don't close and mildew. I mean, we made this happen. We are packed up, ready to roll. 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. We did it, man. I'll tell you, that's what it's like when you got a wonderful family and friends, and they're supportive. There was just no question of what needed to be done. It was done. Now, there's always a chance we could find ourselves back here. If that's the case, that's the case. But this is the way it's rolling. And y'all just wish us luck on our journey. And we're going to just pray for the best as we try to just get on home and get out of here. Because as these governments are putting in these controls, we don't know what's going to happen. And I know it's best that I get home where my real home is, not my part-time home. And if I had to be here, I would be here, but I got a lot of responsibilities back there and I need to go handle it. So please support us as we try to get out of here. Look at this. Is it Abu Sayyaf? Huh? MILF? I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, every one of you. Thank you all. Well, here we are rolling to the airport. My second trip in 2 hours to the airport. Yeah, man, I cannot believe this just happened. It went down fast, didn't it, man? What a team. Did you see what teamwork? Melinda, she handled all the ladies. Me, I handled the boys. And we had no issues at all. What an amazing effort come together.
Yes, it's a teamwork.
Amazing.
We did it for just hours.
Yeah, not hours. Because look at the time now. By the time we got in this taxi, that was a 2-hour turnaround from the time I pulled up and us right back out. Oh. So the next thing we have to survive is the taxi ride with Barack. Will we survive the 2020 Barack virus? You see, this is our friend right here, Barack. Yeah, we didn't get to see him much this trip because we were always there building, but we know who we can count on though. I sent word to Melinda, get Barack. She said, already done. Already done. And man, he was here early for us. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, did you just cough? What?
I'm hot, you know, like
yes, you are. Who knows though? We're not out. We're not on a plane yet, so who knows? We might find ourselves going there and unpacking. We don't know. I have faith in them though, because they did what they called a push through and an override to put us on this plane.
Where is that mask though?
So I'm trying to have faith here, trying to have faith. And Melinda just informed me that some Canadians that was across the street from us, that they were supposed to go back home next month, and they did a rush emergency exit flight out of here yesterday. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. We're on the road and it's kind of rough, so I'll follow up at a later point. Can we see your mask? Oh yeah, sexy. Well, we're here in the airport. The seats here where we're sitting at, there's some ladies right ahead of us here. I'll show you. Maybe you can see them down there. They are going all through sanitizing and scrubbing the seats. I can smell they got buckets of disinfectant and rubber gloves, masks, and they are going through here doing what you expect. They're putting extra care, and I mean not just where you sit down, but they're going all behind them, under them, all the way around each one, disinfecting it. And proud to see that. Took off our masks for now. We sit in an area where there's nobody within rows of us. Well, look at all the seats in front of us. Nobody. One guy laying there, two people here. On back behind us, there's some people on back a ways. But this is very, very sparse. Barack, our taxi driver, said that Robinson Mall closed this weekend. I don't know if that's just for the weekend or if that's an extended measure. I don't know, but he did say that the mall closed, which he's a taxi driver in the city. He knows these things, what's going on. And even us on the way here, we wanted to stop at a sorry store, Melinda get something, and we pulled up the store after store and they were closed, weren't they? Huh? Yeah, Mel's a little stressed. I told her just pretend we're going on a vacation to Yuckville. Yeah, to Yucky Land, not Disneyland, but to Yucky Land. Yeah. So we're in the airport right now. We're gonna be sitting here for maybe 4 hours or so. They told me it could be longer. They told me to get here way early of our flight on the chance that we could always get moved up forward. There's always a chance in that, or if there's a change in the flight, we have time to deal with it. So here we are. We don't know if we're going to get on the plane yet or not. So far it looks promising, but no guarantees. And then when we get to Cebu, I have no clue where we're going. I'm just going to try to find something as near to the airport as I can and book it. In fact, I think I'll start looking at that now. I hate to book anything I don't want to book nothing online, because if things change, then we lose it, you know, and just lose more money. I bet places are probably really looking for customers anyway. Wouldn't you think, Mel?
I think so. You know, of course, they're trying to keep their business going.
So I don't think it's going to be a crisis where, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think it's going to be a crisis where rooms are all sold out. I think it's going to be different. I think there's going to be a lot available. It's my opinion. I'm not sure about that. But we were just going to need a room for one night, but now we're going to need a room for 2 nights. And if you understand why, it's because the governor in Cebu decided to lock down as of midnight tomorrow night. Decided to lock Cebu up from any incoming or outgoing via air or seaport. So it's going to allow cargo to still come in, but it don't want disembarkments. So then also setting a curfew in the city as well, and a whole list of other rules. So the second that happened, our flight was canceled. And how I knew first was a fellow Texan that's also a subscriber of ours, and he too comes to the Philippines. He wrote him a comment to a video I just put up with a link to an article, and he's pretty straight up. So, you know, I pay attention to what Timothy sent me, as many others I do. And I went and opened that link, and, you know, it was legit news source, and it stated there what I just said, you know, what was happening there with Cebu going underneath lockdown and quarantine. And that's the last hope of getting out of this country. So about that time, I felt an alert go off my phone. I opened my email, and right there, Cebu Pacific, and I can see the very first line. It says, "We're sorry to inform you, but," and then you click the link, "your flight has been canceled." And I looked at the dates real quick of what was in that article that Timothy sent me, and I said, man, we got a small window of time to get out of here before it is in lockdown. A small window of time. And trying to deal business over the phone here, even in the US at the moment with all this happening, probably other countries as well, it's not fruitful. So I decided just jump in my truck and boogie here to the airport and go directly to the counter, to the window. And thank God I did. It was mayhem. There were so many people trying to get out too. It was brand new at the announcement, and just everybody, we got to get on an international flight, we got to get on an international flight, we got to get on an international flight. And of course they're not getting on it out of here, they got to get on it out of Cebu or Manila, with Manila already being in lockdown. So nevertheless, they said they had 2 flights, and then it's over. They said that one was delayed right now, and if I could get my wife here right that minute and send for her, that the flight's delayed enough we'd have time to get her here. But our things weren't prepared back there, and I needed a little bit of time. So I said, is there anything else? And she said, her and a gentleman both said, there's another one later tonight, and but you're better to get on this one now. Which kind of makes me nervous, because when they say you're better to get on this one now, it kind of means that second one could be questionable. But she kind of seemed positive at the counter just then when we checked in. One flight that's coming in right now from Cebu, that plane's not going to be disembarking back to Cebu. She said it's being rerouted to Davao now. So nevertheless, we're going to wait until time for our flight, see if we can get out of here. And if we lose this tonight, well, then it's going to be going back, licking our wounds, and face the losses, the consequences back home, and we might be here for a while. We don't know. We don't know what's happening with this global situation. So just make the best of it. I'm gonna take this one last shot. If I can't get it, well, then the whole story is gonna change. So here we are. We're heading to a little small turboprop plane. It's the only thing we could get. We're getting good exercise too before we go. It's been my first time in the Philippines to fly in a little small turboprop. Yeah, out of all the years I've been coming here, I've never flown in one of their little turbo pop planes here. I guess this will be something to remember in history someday. You don't know where these people have been. They don't know where we've been.
cottage, right? Look only.
So we're here in Cebu, Philippines now, and this city has begun its first phases of a lockdown. Not a total lockdown now. Just right now, after our plane tonight from Iloilo, there's no more that I know of. They told me there's no more. I was just asking our taxi driver if he's had any customers been slow. He said the same thing here, that no customers, super slow. I could see that it was really dead at the airport when we came out. You know, this is not my first time to be in through here. It's usually a very, very busy, vibrant place.
This virus really affecting a lot of people.
It is, and you can't help it, you know.
Yeah.
People go into self-preservation mode, and they should. It doesn't mean that they should get crazy, but you know, you just self-preservation mode.
Exactly, it's for the safety for everyone.
Yeah. Something invisible, you know, you can't see it. You can't. It's microscopic. So what can you do? It's not like fighting an enemy that you can see and confront. I tell you, this will be something I'll never forget, ever.